Uh, Jeez. Crap. Took the dub though. Took the dub. Cheers. What are the Valkyries? Looks like orange juice. Oh no, that was surprisingly really good. I was not a well, wait, what text? No, I don't remember. Oh yeah. Just a little bit though, you know. I still had to work. I well, first I would say SummerSlam was a solid show. I wouldn't say the best. Night one was the card was not the best, not great until CM Punk and Gunther saved the night with a banger of a match, and then night two kicked off and almost fell asleep during the Becky and Lyra match, and yeah, but overall it was a good show. The atmosphere was going that was good. The fans were into it, especially during the Cena and Cody match, which Again, another banger. But it was cool. It was fun. New York. Well, I was I was underwhelmed, to be honest. In New York, I mean the buildings were tall and cool. That was the Statue of Liberty. Was I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but like no, like I I didn't get the New York hype. Like it was high, it was stinky, it was trash everywhere, bro. The subway stunk. It was like 100 degrees down there. Like the food was trash. Like yeah. So New York, I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not saying it's the worst city out there, but it was just different from a West Coast city.
I guess they can't hear us.
All right, they should be
Just
able to hear me now. Uh, so it's different. This you said the city was different.
yeah, compared to a West Coast, obviously, it's very much crowded. People are in in their own world, walking around in a hurry. New York people really rude, super. I wouldn't say super rude, but like in general, they were not the nicest people compared to people in California.
I've actually heard that before. Why'd you hop off video? Hop back on. You should be good.
I'm here.
All right, speak.
I'm here.
All right, yeah, we're back. So he said New York people are rude.
Shout
That's
out.
actually one of the first things I've heard about New York. Is like just the brash and the East Coast. I heard that about Boston
Yeah,
actually. It's just like no one's really happy. Like if you like, they talk shit about Californians because we're always smiley and like enjoying life. And they're like,
yeah,
well,
like we were. I forget what day it was. It was me and Fernando who was the only special guest so far on the podcast.
Mikey's
Shout out
coming
Shout out,
soon. Shout out,
Shout
shout out
out.
Fern.
Fern, shout out Fern. So we were, I think we were heading to night one to MetLife, and going, we were in the subway, and we weren't sure if that subway was going to our destination. So we politely asked the guy like, "Hey, is this going to where we're supposed to go?" And he was just going like this, like get on, but like no, like he wasn't talking. It's like, but is it going to where we're supposed to go? And he's just like, all right, bro. I guess we'll just get on, figure it out.
Did it take you where you were supposed to go?
It did, but like
So there you go.
a simple like, yeah, this
So
is
what's the
taking you there.
problem?
Like
A lot.
communication,
Did
communication
he-
was the
A
problem.
smile.
Harry?
Like
Like yes, it's taking you there, and then
Did,
that
did
would
you did you expect him to grab you and put you into his bosom and say yes?
no. We
yeah,
asked politely,
that's good
and then
customer service.
I was expecting a yes or a no, but he was just pointing at the subway.
That's a
Like,
yes.
like,
Is it? I don't know.
like, bro, like I don't know.
Do
I'm
you
not from
hear
here.
me?
Like, bro, I was like,
y'all,
hello.
y'all was needy, dude. That's all I'm saying.
What? Says the neediest fool
bro,
I've
like,
ever met. Fool.
Wow.
Oh, I can't have onions in my food. Ooh, oh my
On
god.
some food.
Oh my.
Y'all are bullies.
You're
So
the
Aaron,
you
talk to
literally just called us needy. What do you want to be like? Oh yeah, you're right. What I'm needy. Yeah, like what
you
no.
are needy.
I am
Aaron,
needy. I
so
am.
where did you fly into, Aaron? Did you fly into LaGuardia? LaGuardia? Did you fly into where?
Yeah, yeah. So we flew from here, San Jose. We were delayed an hour. Landing in Denver. I don't want to do
Talk,
that ever
talk.
again.
Why,
The
Aaron?
turbulence is, I'm cool with turbulence. Like I don't get scared. It's a bump. Sometimes flights get bumpy, and that's normal. But for some reason, landing in Denver, they get extra bumpy, like scary bumpy. your butt comes off the seat sometimes.
Your
But
butthole clenched, mordiendo el calzón.
yeah, yeah,
You go
like
like anti-gravity for like a few seconds and shit. You're
yeah,
just like
it's not
fuck.
the that's not the best feeling where you're thousands of feet up in the air.
You know, that feeling, I'm pretty sure that's probably how it feels going off a top rope or a ladder. Imagine,
Oh
like,
yeah. Okay.
oh, like, you know,
Okay. Oh, you're gonna compare. All right, I'll let you finish the thought.
wouldn't it? Like, imagine taking a bump, like, Aaron, the TLC shit, like, to turbulent, like, you know, like, that's the feeling. You feel it in your fucking cooch, bro. You feel it in your everything. Like, it just, am I not allowed to say that? I don't know. 'Cause,
Okay. Aaron. Aaron, I'll leave it up to you.
uh, with what?
About to decide whether should be canceled or not for saying the C word.
Oh, I could say the other
Cooch?
C word, cunt. I actually saw another meme. I think I sent it to the group chat. It was a picture of fucking Seth Rollins, and it was like born serving cunt. You know, died, was resurrected, continued serving cunt. I was like, what?
Can you load it on here?
I think I actually can. Let me make that happen.
Put it right here. Just put it right
That
here.
shit was fucking hilarious.
Aaron, so I want to start out with a bang, man. I want to start out with a bang here, and I want to start out with Omar and John Cena. So some of you guys may know Omar and I ended up watching the stream together, and it made for an interesting dynamic. But it also made for me it allowed me to see his reaction to Cena's babyface turn. And Omar was gushing, he was cheesing, he was smiling, and he was like, "This is all I wanted. This is what I needed. This is what I needed. This is what I was looking for." And he was just so happy, so jubilant. And the match hadn't even started yet. Like it was like 2 minutes in, and he was already like. And so in my mind, I thought, is it really that quick? Is it really that fast to where like you can just forgive like really shitty ass
Yeah.
everything, pretty shitty everything, and all of a sudden be cheesing and just be back on his fucking
Is Johnson? Yes.
this bald spot. I was
Yes.
gonna say. Omar, can
Is
you
John
tell us
Anthony Felix Cena or what?
no, Omar, I want Omar to tell us what he felt because at
Well,
the time I was asking, I was like, dude, you're exaggerating. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, I kept on looking at him.
well,
And I
first,
want Omar to explain to us a little bit what he felt and why he was cheesing. And I want you, Aaron, to tell us how you felt, but also what you felt from the stadium as soon as Cena came out. Go ahead, Omar.
I want Aaron to start because I actually am interested to know what it was like in the stadium, um, and then I'll supplement it after.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard, like when his music hit, like he got three pops in a matter of a minute. So
Just
when his
pop
music
stuff.
hit,
Okay.
it was a big pop. When you know how like during his heel run, like the screen, the Triton was all like just black.
His
Yeah.
So
heel run.
when yeah, so when we got color and we saw like he's like, oh, he's back, like that was another big pop. And then when he saluted and he ran down the ramp, I was like, that was another pop. Like, yes, where was this these past 8 months? Like, this is what I just wanted Cena to be Cena, and just play the classics, the five moves of doom and all that. That makes people happy, and you guys heard it. Like that stadium was crazy during his entrance, just his entrance.
I But why was it so fast? Why was the Because I don't watch promos. I don't give a damn. But I guess he started to turn like face during SmackDown or something like that. And then 20 less than 24 hours later or 48 hours later, he was like completely back. And that's all it needed. Just to salute the Titantron and whatever it is he did on SmackDown. That's it.
Well,
That's all
like,
he needed. You guys
it's
are
like
back.
no. Think about it. Like, he was a terrible heel. Let's lay it out. He wasn't a good heel. Like we all knew that's not what he was, not what any of us really wanted. Yeah, we wanted to see it before he retired, but we all yearned for like babyface John Cena to come back. Like, and it's for that reason. Like, it's for the same exact reason you have confusions of like how could you forget all of that, the trashness and all of it. That's actually not what we're doing. We're acknowledging that it wasn't good, and it's like, oh, thank goodness this John is back. Like, thank goodness I could just enjoy John Cena for what he is and not what he was trying to shoehorn himself into. Like, with Travis Scott and, like all of that. I could just go like this and be a 5-year-old again and do the, like the five knuckle shuffle and like all of that stuff. I can't imagine like that in the stadium. Like, Aaron actually sent us a video that was dope and you could hear it outside of the stadium, bro. Like, and like that is crazy. It's like, how you feel when you go like, and you do a little, it's the same exact. You see, there you go. And then look at your big ass smile. Can you do that like frowning?
I'm laughing.
Yeah, can you? Like, can you? It's the same jubilation that one feels.
But I.
Oh, we have a
Y'all
question
know.
from Mikey though that is actually pretty interesting. Aaron, how do you be getting these seats, my boy? How do you get in the arena to witness these grand fucking moments live?
Eric, think about it carefully. You can respond to young Mikey personally and directly, so you don't give away your secret, and so you
Are,
can continue enjoying
are,
it.
are we talking about the floor seats
Or
here or just the SummerSlam seats?
the SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Well, when tickets used to come out, I was always like, I gotta get them right away. Like pre-sale, I gotta get them right away. And then I've been noticing like online, and then also from other wrestling content creators that it's actually better if you just wait. Just wait till like week of or maybe even day of the show, where you can find cheaper tickets and actually like better seats. Because not all of them are gonna sell, so they're gonna lower the prices and kind of panic and that's where you gotta take advantage.
Okay, I want to go back to Cena. So what you're saying, Aaron and Omar, and I want Aaron to answer this, is you're okay with Cena being miserable if he wants to turn a different thing. if he, if you're okay with Cena being a mid wrestler, mid to lower than mid wrestler, so long as he's a face and he does a salute, you're willing to stand that. But the moment he does something else really mid, which is be a heel, then you don't want that.
Look, let's
Like
let this straight. He's nothing about John Cena's mid. He is the
everything.
greatest of all fucking time. Let's say that right now. He's the greatest wrestler of all time. No
Okay,
contest.
I want you to do something right now. It is on Instagram. Put a poll. Is John Cena the greatest wrestler of all time? Yes or no?
I
Put
don't
it.
even know how to
You
do
don't you
that.
don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I do. I do.
You don't. You're
Well,
gonna
okay,
embarrass
I do
yourself.
because I want to do it for me.
We'll make a reel or something and then do a John Cena dedication
Nah,
reel.
let's do the poll. Let's do the poll.
How do we
Do the poll and then we'll do the
Well,
rules.
don't you?
You could. I just gotta find a way how to do it, but there's a way where you can do it.
I know you do. I've done a poll where you post
Aaron
something.
wants to do the poll.
Yeah, I want to see you get embarrassed because you're disrespecting the goat.
He's not the GOAT. He's not the
Answer. Who
GOAT.
do you think the goat is?
Not Terry Bollea.
You can't even answer.
That-
You can't even say anyone in
The,
comparison.
the
It's not
past
John Cena.
15
It's not
years,
John Cena.
who's the goat?
It's not John Cena.
What's up,
Who?
Uncle Gio? Who then?
What's up, Uncle Gio? Shout out to our day one,
What's
Gio,
up,
Uncle Gio.
I'm about
Hey,
to
Uncle
download
Gio.
the
I'm
Madden
ask
thing.
Uncle Gio right now. Uncle Gio.
No, I want
Who
you
do-
to answer.
Okay, I'll answer it. Uncle Gio, who do you think the GOAT is?
Aaron's
I'm
waiting.
waiting.
Hey, look at
Aaron is waiting. It's like I don't want to
Mikey.
see it.
Mikey says, let's pull up Cena's last match deep inside Gwex like Cena. Deep inside. No, I don't. Mikey, I don't like Cena.
I'm still waiting.
Let me see your pose. Your waiting pose, Aaron.
You can't see, but my legs are crossed too.
Yeah.
And your fingers.
Yeah. So we are genuinely waiting. Uncle
Uncle
I'm
George
Gio
saying
408 that says Stone Cold Steve Austin is the GOAT.
no. I said the last 15 years. Who's the goat?
That doesn't being the GOAT is not the same as Aaron, greatest of all time. Not the greatest of the last 15 years.
look, I'm gonna say something that's crazy. Not even crazy. John Cena's way above Stone Cold.
I actually, and he has an excellent point. He took over the new era when it all changed.
Cena. Yeah.
What Stone Cold did, and he's right. He's right. What Stone Cold did is he changed the shit. He changed it. He changed it in a really
So did
good way.
so did Cena
And but I would
in
say,
his era.
look,
His era, but he's not the GOAT.
not
There's
the.
a difference between being the GOAT and being the greatest of the last 15 years. That's different.
I would even say he's the
If
greatest of
you're
all time.
if you're telling me to pick three guys, Cena's not on your list of all time. Exactly.
No, he's
Who's
not.
above? Who's above? Give me your top three of all time.
And you guys will agree with this guy. Shawn Michaels is above him. I asked you guys on the stream, and let's go back. I asked you guys who the GOAT was, and you guys said both.
We
It
said
was Shawn.
favorite wrestler. It
I was
different.
my goat,
Okay.
but of
Okay.
all time,
Omar said it was. You're right. I think it was a favorite wrestler. Right? The question was favorite wrestler, right?
yeah.
Nah, it was a GOAT. I'm I want to win this one. No. What I'm saying
No,
is
you're not. You're not winning this.
okay. I can make the argument. I can make the argument that Terry Bollea. You can make the argument that he's the GOAT. Okay. You can also make the argument that Shawn Michaels is the GOAT. According to Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels is the best in-ring performer. Absent, take away all his fucking cutness. And I think I can make an argument that Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I can say Dwayne The Rock Johnson is better than him. I can make the argument that Stone Cold Steve Austin had a bigger impact than John Cena. But I haven't watched enough wrestling in the last 15 years to adequately judge his career like that. That's why I don't get the hype. I don't get it.
So you're hating for no reason.
No, I'm hating on what I see now.
You just seen him for a year,
And he's been crap.
but you're forgetting like the past 15
I haven't
years.
seen it.
His prime. This is not his prime.
Even the match with Cody Rhodes. I didn't think it was a good match.
Jeez.
So
Did you think it was a good match? Mikey, did you think it was a good match?
Mikey and Uncle George said that Stone Cold did extreme things over the top, and Mikey said that's a hard question. Eddie had big impacts on me. Yeet. Look, I
Eddie
disagree with
Guerrero?
all y'all. John Cena is the GOAT with Eddie Guerrero. My top three is John Cena, Eddie, and Rey. I think that's a pretty
Better than Shawn Michaels?
If I did a top,
Better than The Undertaker?
yeah, bro. I like Shawn Michaels because of his matches, but it's just like I'm not gonna be like if put me in a fucking dark room and I'm gonna go to war against Ice, bro. I'm gonna take Eddie, fucking John Cena, and Rey Mysterio. I'm not gonna have Shawn Michaels fucking go to war with me. Like, it's just simple.
Okay.
It's just those are my three top sentimental goats. Like personal, like have made me cry, make me feel like a little kid again, and like Shawn Michaels makes me want to do the fucking boy toy and all that shit, but it's different, you know. Like it's not.
What's
like,
wrong with it?
That it's not. It's still cool, but like it's. I don't have that childhood like same connection with like John Cena and Rey and Eddie. Like those guys have emotional like core memories attached to me. Like the reason why I like Shawn Michaels is because he has classic matches that were just amazing, that they're bangers, but I'm not emotionally attached to those matches in any way, shape, or form. They're just good matches.
So what's the emotional attachment? And maybe young Hennessy.
What's your emotional attachment to Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan is one of the worst wrestlers.
Hulk Hogan. I'm not asking.
No,
I'm asking you.
it's the same.
Explain it to us. Explain it to people like me that don't.
So that's
understand the secret hype.
that's my way of explaining it. Is if you like someone like Hulk Hogan, who for a lot of people is not a really good in ring wrestler, and a lot of people don't really understand the hype. But at Hulk Hogan in his time was not the best in ring wrestler in WWE. Macho Man, Bret Hart,
Steamboat.
like Stone Cold, like Undertaker. There was so many different wrestlers underneath Hulk Hogan that were better in ring. But who was on the posters? Who was on all of this stuff? Who was the guy that you went to go watch WWE for? It was Hulk Hogan. That's what John Cena is. Same thing with Stone Cold. Stone Cold sold out arenas. That pop, the glass breaking, like that's what you used to go for to go watch, like because it changed the game. Same with John Cena, the Yeets. Like, why do people like the Yeet? You to
Well,
some
too.
people it's dumb. Like to some people it's like, bro, like, and I've heard it right behind me in that stadium, like talking shit about Jay, and it's like, oh, he's not a tag team. I don't know, he's not even over. And then they see it with their eyes, and they're like, wow, he's actually over. And it's the same exact thing. Like so many times, it's like, why do you like John Cena? Why is he's whack? He's corny. He's all of this, but you just watch him over and over
Well,
again.
is he whack? Is he corny?
No, yeah, dude. I would be stupid to say that he isn't. Like, bro, I'm a 32-year-old man fucking doing the five knuckle shuffle, and he's the doctor of fucking thugonomics, and he salutes, and he looks like a fucking fruity pebble. Like, it's just, no offense, I don't mean that in any homophobic. It's just the actual fucking, like, color of, like, his shirts and shit. Like,
Mikey says DX. Okay.
look,
Okay.
Warrior, DX, yeah, go to me and Mikey used to come out as a DX, bro. We have like, I wonder if those videos still exist.
I think I remember when you guys used to have us record you and play the music, and you guys would come out and shit and do it
Yeah,
all. Yeah. Booze.
Mick was always Triple H, and I was always Shawn Michaels. I was like, see,
Aaron, I understand. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Maybe I am. You know, maybe this whiskey is making me feel kind of okay right now. Maybe it's all three. I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. That I thought, and I'm gonna give you my opinion about that match. I thought that match, and I'm gonna ask the chat. What did you guys think about? What did you guys think about the John Cena and what's his name? What the fuck is his name? Cody Rhodes match.
ooh, y'all are
I
catching
thought
my like IPA reactions live on stream. Full. Anyways,
what
continue.
Aaron, what kind of reaction was at the stadium, at the arena? What kind of reaction, what kind of things did you hear from the people around you? Was there a buzz after the match?
After the match, no, not in a bad way, because I felt like a lot of people were in shock that Cena won. I mean, Cena lost because there was no reaction. Um, I think it was just me and some other food behind me that celebrated in my section, but the whole stadium was silent because I don't know if you saw in the videos, like the people on the floor, all you saw was Cena shirts, just blue and red all over, and in the stands too. It was all Cena. So after the match, people were like kind of in shock, not in shock, but like, damn, he lost, and it was kind of quiet, and then he like Cena had a moment like in the ring, like where everybody just applauded and like cheered for him, kind of like not his goodbye, but like this is my last SummerSlam. Like damn, like it's hitting right now. And then obviously Brock music hits and that stadium went fucking crazy.
Serious?
You want to
So
know?
It fucking I don't know how to
talk to us
explain it.
about that. Talk to us about that. Like I remember because we were getting ready to leave. Like they were waiting for us. It was my dad's birthday, so they were waiting for us. So we kind of watched it and we kind of didn't. I think our reaction, Omar, was kind of like, meh, no, like oh, it's Brock Lesnar.
Look, I'm gonna say something. There's two people that I never understood, and it was Stone Cold. I'm a Rock guy, and it was and Brock Lesnar. Like you know what was always like, meh. That's me to like
Come
definition with
on.
those guys and Gunther. Like I don't understand either of those guys. Maybe I just don't like giant lumbering guys. It's like, what do you? You need to move a little bit. Like John Cena is at least somewhat athletic,
No, he's
somewhat,
not. No, he's not. Uncle Jim
somewhat.
said he can barely move. It looks like his hurts him walking and running, and it
It
does.
does. It now it does.
He's almost 50. What do you expect from
You
him?
want
What is
to
he
know?
doing in there then?
You want to know who?
He's on his retirement tour. He's
You-
saying his goodbyes. He's not gonna give you a fucking 5-star banger with flying off the top rope
If he's in
every
the
single
main
match.
event, yeah.
He
Look,
can't.
Look, on that note,
He can't.
on that note, this was just rated a 5-star match.
It was.
It was not.
Let's rate.
It was.
Let's rate. Aaron, you say 5-star.
And it was, and every, like the Absorber online, it rated it 5 stars.
Aaron, you agree?
I can't shake my head harder than this. I wish I could shake it harder.
Bro, it was nonstop from the beginning. When the bell rang, they straight boom, 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 spot after spot after spot.
Okay, name one spot from that match.
The table spot, the guardrail,
I don't remember the table spot.
the announce table,
There,
the chairs,
we were watching it together and we were engaged.
the steel steps. Like, what else do you want? The bros were in
Good match.
they
was
were on the
good.
ramp. They were in the crowd.
Look, I'm gonna say something. I didn't think it was 5 stars, but I thought it was a good match.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, like I thought it.
Okay, that's not a 5-star match.
Look, that's the.
I would give it a 5-star match.
But I mean, that's also you were in the stadium. I could only imagine. But I mean, I was locked in. I was entertained from like a lot of street fights. I feel like they struggle from like the in betweens. You get what I mean? Like like the in between the spots, and it's like you just feel like you're going from spot to spot. This one, I was engaged. Like me and Wado. And I don't know if it was because I had a fucking mimosa that apparently was 10%. Shout out Betty. I know she's probably asleep.
Shout out, man.
Yeah,
10%.
She peeked in. She peeked in during the stream, and she was like, "Hey, Omar."
Yeah, her eyes were all glossy, and mine were too. I was like, shit. Like,
And I was just sitting there drinking a White Claw, all sad, dude.
cheers.
Okay, Aaron.
Fucking White
I kind of want to pivot back to Aaron because Aaron was there, and I can see what you're saying, Omar. Like, Aaron was there. I think
I already
the
watched it
energy
too.
of the arena, and his emotional attachment to Cena probably gave him a different. Now, you said that there was no buzz, but not in a bad way. Do you think that the moment that he started to turn babyface, do you think that everybody wanted that Cena to win, the babyface Cena? Do you think that's what everybody, the people that you pointed to earlier, do you think that's what they were expecting? That's what they wanted? Go ahead.
I just felt like we wanted this Cena all year. We didn't yes, we got excited that he turned heel because we never saw it coming. But like when he announced his retirement, like I was expecting the old Cena, like just give me the classic, just give me what we want to see. And I guess that was his whole point of turning heel, that he wasn't gonna give us what we wanted. And that that didn't work out. So when he turned, because he turned on SmackDown the Friday night before SummerSlam, dude, the pop. I don't know how to explain this pop. When the music hit and then when we saw the colors on the screens, like this is what we wanted all year long. And I say that to Fernando today, like, bro, where was this Cena all year? This
So
is
you guys
what
are
we
still
wanted.
talking about it.
Yeah.
So you guys are still talking about that match.
Yeah. We're talking about the reaction, like, bro, if this was Cena all year, like, bro, I would have been the happiest. Like, I would have felt like a kid again.
And that's
Because
exactly
we don't see him every Monday or Friday like we used to as we were kids. Like when we were kids and we turn on Monday Night Raw, like Cena's gonna be on tonight on the main event. So like that's why seeing him run down the ramp, like it hits, like because we don't see it as often anymore.
And we're not going to, and after 5 or 6 months from now. And
Yeah.
contrary to what Weddle was saying on the stream, it was not his last match. He was misinformed.
Any match of consequence, that was it. That was his last consequential match. He's not gonna have any more significant matches.
His last
That's
match.
That's why Cody Rhodes, and that's why I wanted to ask you guys, why was Cody Rhodes, do you think, so emotional? what is it? So the first thing that comes to my mind is when what's his name? Shawn Michaels did the fucking Sweet Chin music on Ric Flair. Was it like that kind of a moment? Not necessarily as emotional like that, but do you think Cody was feeling that? Like, dude, I'm saying goodbye to my fucking hero, somebody that like he's passing the torch and shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Like imagine Cena passing you the torch.
Is that what it was, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, like
You guys interpret
like
that.
that's what it was. Like yo, because he probably saw him as we did, growing up every Monday, and then to have the chance to have his a match with him for a title at SummerSlam and beating him, that's like that's got to be emotional.
After losing to him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So it's like, you also have personal history. They were like friends, and I think John Cena mentored Cody, and they used to like what they call it. They used to ride together, as the wrestlers say. So they like travel together, rent cars together. Like I guess like every wrestler has their crew or their people that they ride together with. And Cody and John Cena, were homies and shit. So that's why like during their promos, like John Cena was like, "Bro, you're my driver. Like, like what are you doing? Like trying to fight me? Like I raised you. Like so it's kind of like a mentor Obi-Wan, like Anakin type beat situation."
Go ahead, Aaron. Did you want to say anything?
No.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out if it was. I didn't think that Randy Orton was. It looked like he was genuinely emotional. You know, um, not Randy Orton. I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes. It looked like Cody Rhodes was genuinely emotional. Uh, I don't know if it was because I wanted it to be that. I don't know if it was because I was feeling okay because of the White Claws. But what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? Was it really that to Cody Rhodes? Do you think?
100%. This is what I talk about, how this is the real part of wrestling. Not the moves and the fake punches. This is the real part. This is how we connect to wrestling.
So, do you guys like? Because Aaron, you were talking about that Netflix series. What is it called? Unbuttoned, or what the hell is it
Un,
called?
Unreal.
Unreal.
Button.
Unbuttoned.
Button is
That's what we should name our like after hours stream, bro. Small package
Unbuttoned.
unbuttoned.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Have the
Small.
wrestler with an eyebrow raised.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys? Because I know you guys, Omar. I know you've talked about it, and I want you to start out with this. Go ahead and put that in your mouth. We love to see you chew, and chew right into the mic so Aaron can hear you. What? I know you guys like. You guys like the what do they call it? The kayfabe. Do you guys enjoy it? Does that make wrestling more relatable and more enjoyable to you, or do you prefer the way it was before?
I prefer the breaking of the kayfabe of like like kind of seeing the human side of wrestling because it's like, to me it's like now it gives me a backup to those suckers that are like it's fake, right? Nah, bro, I don't. I thought that was real. Like not like like it now. It's like, bro, like no, WWE is not keeping up that dumbass pretense that it's real, but that we would always have to justify, and it's like no, like all of that stuff. Like now it's just like, bro, it's a TV show. If you want to learn more about it, watch WWE in real, like or watch these things. Or this is why I like this person because like Damian Priest is not just Judgment Day guy. He's just this Puerto Rican wepa fool that like is chill and hilarious during interviews. Like that's why I connect with these guys. Like it's not because of their character. Like a lot of even Rhea, it's like a lot of my draw for Rhea is that she's not just her WWE superstar like version of her. In her interviews, she's her. She's herself, and I think that I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to go back to when I thought Undertaker was a scary guy, and I used to in first grade I used to tell my friends, or we used to say that the Undertaker visited us and shit just to talk shit. But
So what do you think about that then? What do you think that when they interview, they're not in character? Rhea Ripley is not wearing her makeup. She's not doing the deal. Like she's just whatever her name is. What do you guys think about that? And I want Aaron to answer that because you got to meet her, and and if you want to give us a little about that experience, does that make you want to meet people more and sign and take pictures with them? The fact that you have this kind of access that maybe I didn't have or Uncle George didn't have growing up. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Omar said, like watching these shows, like and hear them about their struggles of like being a wrestler, like some you can connect with them. Like I remember, like in the documentary, like they showed Rhea super nervous. I think it was before her Mania match where she's just pacing back and forth, going through everything. Like, and then like when I played soccer, I felt the same way and thought like, damn, is it just me that feels like shit and like I want to throw up? But like seeing that, like, oh, it's not just me. It's her too, and she's like doing it like at a higher level. Like, oh, I can connect with that. I can support that. So that's how I connect with wrestlers, and you know,
So what you're saying is it gives them like a human element, maybe that they're
yeah,
not these indestructible, these superhuman, these people that won the gene lottery out there. That even though they might be yoked and swole on the outside, and they might do a fantastic job as soon as they go through that curtain and their music plays, they can have these moments of just insecurity, you know, a little bit of anxiety, nerves and shit, the same way everybody else does. So you guys enjoy that. It sounds like not enjoy it, but it allows for you guys to feel.
Well, and even like it reminds us that these fools were just like us at some point that just loved wrestling, that just wanted to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. And like not like there was a clip from CM Punk from like WWE Unreal where after he main evented WrestleMania where he was like, man, like I made it, like I'm living a childhood dream, and like that's how I felt going to WrestleMania. Like
And he's 50.
I can't imagine main eventing WrestleMania and that being something you work for your entire life and how that feels, you know? So like that's cool to see because if that's not there, we could imagine those moments. You know, we could think in our head, but like being able to have tangible connections like that is important. Uncle Gio, I haven't watched Unreal. I know Aaron has, but I've seen a lot of clips on my Instagram, which and every single clip that I've seen is pretty cool. Like I was telling Weddle about one maybe it was at East, but like how Cody got fucked up from the KO match, and he's like, honestly, bro, I'm not seriously injured. I might have a concussion or whatever, but at least I'm not fucking about to have surgery. And like to me, that's like a trip. Like like that's how these fools view these matches. They're just like, you know what, I'm not.
I don't need surgery. That's cool.
Yeah, like
What do you think, Gary? What do you think of Unreal?
and as a fan, like I always like imagine like I wonder how they feel after a match. Like what do they say? Like do they talk to each other? Do they just go to their locker room? Like I always imagine that, and like Omar brought up the Cody, like after the match, the Cody and KO match, like they were in the back, like going over shit, like, oh, my bad, like I threw you too hard and you hit the ladder too hard, like, oh my bad, are you okay? Like that's the shit, like, oh, that's pretty cool.
So
Like
I
we
guess
knew,
go
we
ahead.
knew, we knew that all this shit happened. We just didn't haven't seen it yet.
So like Omar, I guess what Omar is saying is like, okay, like we're not idiots. We know it's predetermined, and that's not, but we like the entertainment factor, but we also like the human element of these guys. And I think Omar said something interesting, like getting to know them behind the curtain, kind of behind the mask, kind of allows you to either get closer to somebody, like them more, or dislike them. Like me with Roman Reigns, me with Terry Bollea, me with those fuckers. Like, okay, I don't like who you are. I may like who you are in the ring, but I don't respect what you do or who you voted for, your mindset outside of it. So fuck it. I'm not gonna do shit for you. You know what I mean? And so I wonder if that's what you feel. Now I did want to talk about. I am a fan of one wrestler. I think you guys know a couple, but I am really a fan of Rhea Ripley. And the reason why is because I saw her smile one time and kind of blush. And she wasn't wearing her makeup, and she was just had her dark hair, and she was just walking, and she was talking to some fans, and some fans were saying something really nice to her, and it like whatever it is that they said to her, like it touched her, you know what I mean, emotionally, and she smiled and she blushed, and I thought, damn, that's super dope, you know. Maybe at the end of the day, even though they won that gene lottery and they get paid millions to do what other people dream of, maybe we all need that sort of little validation, right? Even them too. So
And them especially, that like their entire job is based on other people's validation, on other people's liking them and applauding for them and saying I like you. Like I can't imagine like that being your entire work. I mean, that's what we do right now, but this is like, like something with that we've done for fun, like that's literally them what they do 40, 80 hours, a week. And it's like, man, do the people fuck with me? Am I getting a pop? Is a fan engagement there? And like I can imagine it feels really good when you've been working for so long and probably not succeeding, that when you do get that pop, that it's like, man, like we talked about it with Dom when he got, the goosebumps and triple mania and stuff. Like, it kind of, he's probably been around, he's not probably, he's been around wrestling since he was born, a little kid, been thinking about a moment like that. So when it happens, it's like real,
I want to say this to Dominic, since we're on the subject. Dominic, you're ours, bro. Wrestle for us. Not for you know who, for us. Those guys can't give you the goosebumps that we can give you. Those guys can't root for you the way we do. Those guys, you know who you want cheering for you. You know out of everyone who cheers the loudest. Échale, güey. Échale chingadazos. I may talk shit, but I'm rooting for you, bro. Hardcore. I'm rooting for you. Al chile, güey. Al chile. Échale chingadazos. Salud.
Salud. Cheers to Dom, bro. He's gonna take it over. Cheers to my boy Dirty Dom, who's converted Waddle. He is six.
Oh, no, I'm still gonna talk shit to his ass.
Like, no, I was still puts on the mask, dude. I saw in a video. I think I might have sent it to you all. Of like, I don't know if it's like these. It's a fools that started a podcast, and they're like, it was the same ones that I showed you where they took a 619 from Dom. But I
Oh,
guess
it's the
they're
YouTubers.
other YouTubers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Chicos Tóxicos.
Chicos Tóxicos, apparently.
That's the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah,
That's their, yeah, YouTube.
but they were
I love
again
our fucking
behind
people.
with Dom, and they're shooting the shit. They're talking hella shit about Dom. Or there was one fool that's like in love with Dom, and then like he's just like, bro, like, Dom, you ever had a fucking meatball? A fucking spicy albóndiga? And then like it's just talking hella shit like back and forth. And then like fucking Dom like chops him, but then he rips out the shirt, rips off that fool's shirt, and that fool's like, "Damn, you like the dirty shit, huh, Dom? Like you like it freaky." But like there's this other fool like to clown on Dom. He puts on the Rey Mysterio mask, like how Duro doesn't that fool Dom just fucking snatched it, and that was it.
Well, think about Dom, bro. He's been in packed stadiums. He's been in bigger arenas, bro, for years. And he was in La Arena Mexico. Maybe
That's
houses like what, 10,000 people,
but that's the holy
7,000.
grail of like his wrestling.
That's us. No,
Yeah.
that's us. That's us. It's not he can have 8,000 people in Wichita, Kansas, and he's not going to get that. He knows. And I know you both of y'all know. And I know everybody listening also knows. There's no love like our love, bro. There's none. Podemos chingar, we can talk shit, but there's no love. When you're ours, when you are in with us, you're fucking in, bro. You're fucking in.
Viva la raza.
Yeah. And I think you guys know what it is. You guys know, and he knows too. He knows too.
El sucio fool. Mick says Penta or Dom, bro. I'm rooting for them. Yes, sir.
Huevo, mi Henny. Huevo.
You see this 2K thing? Penta just won a WWE championship last night, bro. Against Roman Reigns. Alright? Just saying. You know,
Just saying, he's your champ.
the DLC. If Triple K doesn't make that happen, I will go personally slap his fucking bald head after he goes to on his one of his little vacations in the Bahamas and he's sunburnt. I will fucking just slap the shit out of it, and then I'll fucking peel his little fucking bald, fucking like skin that he has.
Aaron, I want to go back to night one. No. So what kind of I want to go back to night two and I want you
Actually,
to talk.
can
Okay?
we jump to the other main thing since we're just fucking going for the jugular?
Okay, let's go.
Who is the man who lived, who served cunt, died, got resurrected, and served even more cunt by cashing in on fucking CM Punk? How was that, Aaron? How was that fucking
Wait,
number one? How was the match? And how was the fucking cash in? How was the
Aaron,
fucking.
before you answer that, and I love the way you fucking asked that question. I fucking loved it. Um, but I want to say this about John Cena and the John Cena match. The John Cena match was not a 5-star match. The John
It
Cena
was.
match, it needed Brock Lesnar. It needed Brock Lesnar.
Oh. Should I just
Anyway,
log off? Should I just log off?
It's like, oh. That's how I know you're just saying it because you don't even like Brock. You know, you don't even like Brock Lesnar like
I
that.
don't, but that's how whack it was. That's how
Oh
whack
my
it
god.
was. It was fucking whack. I give it a 3, dude. Just before Brock showed up, I
Three's a
gave it.
good match. Three is a good
It was entertaining. Okay, Aaron, the way Omar asked that question, I fucking loved it, bro. I fucking loved it.
What was the
What did
question?
you think? What
You
did you
fucking
think
threw
about
me
the
off.
What did you think about the Seth Rollins CM Punk match? No, uh, ask it again, Omar.
All right. So the man who cashed in, the man who lived, served cunt, died, got resurrected, and served even more cunt. In English, not in Tumblr language. He lived. He was the architect. He served cunt as the man who would come out in fucking Debo Samuel Mega Man shoes. He died when he got injured, got resurrected, cashed in, and then did the whole thing. Served even more cunt and cashed in. So how was that live?
Well, first of all, let's start with the Punk and Gunther match.
You can skip over that, Aaron.
You know, night one wasn't the best card, and I felt like everybody was just waiting for the main event because let's go back to 2014 when Punk, left WWE. He would say in interviews like, I'm never coming back. I'm never wrestling ever again. And people would still chant his name every single week on Raw. Like, he made it feel like that was it. It's over. Like, we're never gonna see him in the ring ever again because he was one of the best in-ring workers. Like in 2007 through whatever when he left 2014, he was one of the best. That's what he was champ for over 400 days. No, like that's not easy to do.
It's rare, yeah.
Yeah.
13 years ago, but go ahead.
So when he returned to wrestling, he returned to AEW, which is WWE's competition. Which
Did you
with his
fill
with
us
his
in with
return,
that? Did you watch it?
yeah, that was a big deal. That was when AEW was hot and was beating WWE in the ratings. Like
Was it because of
AEW,
Punk?
AEW for I would say 2019 through 2020 was their product was way better than WWE. So when you add a return like CM Punk's when he said, "Oh, I'm never wrestling ever again," that that was like that's crazy. Like he said he was never wrestling ever again, and he's coming back to the rival of WWE, and that return pretty much said, "Oh, WWE, he's never going back to WWE because AEW got him. Like we're never gonna see him in a WWE ring." And then
Well,
everything.
how long was the contract for AEW?
How long was he there for?
Yeah, was he supposed to be there for a minute? I know how it ended, but
Yeah. Well, his contract expired, and then he resigned for an extra year, and that's where all the mess happened that year. So So when all that happened, there was speculations like, oh, maybe it is a possibility we see him in WWE again, and like because we've been chanting his name for over 12 years, 14, like 10 years. So you watched Survivor Series, right?
That was
His
crazy.
return,
Yeah, I watched that.
you heard the crowd. The reason it was that loud because again, we never thought we were going to see him because he said himself, "Oh, I'm never wrestling again. I'm never going back." So that meant a lot to people because people did like him. So you fast forward to SummerSlam where he's wrestling for a world title. That's a big deal because again, we thought we were never going to see that ever again. So that's why CM Punk is that popular. That's why people like him. Like he's one of the best. So when he won the title, that's the reaction he got. Like oh shit, like going like not just that night, but all those years of him saying, "Oh, I'm not wrestling. I'm not going back to WWE. I'm not doing that no more." So that all comes together that night when he wins the title.
Do you think it was like full circle?
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
and that's the first world title he ever won, and he's the only person to hold both the old big gold and then that world title. Like both generations, like 20 years apart, obviously. And then also like there's two things I wanted to add. He said specifically that he would return to WWE when hell freezes over. I guess it's pretty frozen down there. And then two, he also got injured when he returned. Like he was gonna come back, and then he tore his tricep in his very first Royal Rumble appearance. And he was gone for like a year. So like I bet that fucking sucked. Just like coming back after 10 years, and like potentially getting a push, but then just being sidelined for a whole year, and now he's gonna win the world championship again. So probably in a way that he wasn't intended initially because of that injury. So
And that's why this match was a big deal. Like, oh shit, like it's a possibility that CM Punk can win a world title again, which is crazy to think in 2025. Like, we never thought that would happen.
So what you're saying is you never expected him to be back, and he's at a main event, and he's headlining a main event, and he held the title even if it was just for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And Uncle Gio says they gave him a lot of money to come back. He did sell out. He was, anti all of this stuff, anti
Who would it?
Saudi. But fuck it, bro. Generational wealth, and at least he's still tweeting, and pro Gaza shit. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Unfortunately, the capitalist world. I see it, bro. If someone was waving a check at me like that, I would have been like, bro, I'm going to Arabia. Let's do it, bro. Like I'm gonna
Okay, okay, head on.
I'm gonna wear a pro pack and Palestine bracelet. Like I'll like wear it on my underwear. I'll get a tattoo, something like so they know I'm still with the people, but I'm getting my check. So
What was I gonna say? What do you guys think about the CM Punk? Okay, okay. I'm gonna back up. Omar, as soon as Logan Paul and Jelly Roll came in, he was just
I don't even want to talk about it. Have you noticed that it's like I've wanted to talk about everything else? I don't like there was too many other I don't even
I wish you could watch the downward look. It's back. I wish you could watch the downward spiral that was Omar. As soon as Logan Paul
look
and Jelly Roll came in,
will,
it
y-
was just
will
it
y'all let
was
me spit?
struggle. Huh?
Wrestling is an art form. Okay. They ruined it for me. They ruined the art form that is wrestling. I don't
Who?
care if Jelly Roll took a fucking splash, frog splash. I don't. Bad Bunny was better than you. In like the best, like you want to know what's crazy? That match made me respect Bad Bunny even more. That because Bad Bunny is the best celebrity wrestler of all time, and I never fucked with celebrity wrestlers before I watched Bad Bunny in a match. And it's crazy to me that I say this out loud with my whole chest. That Bad Bunny is the best celebrity wrestler of all fucking time. Like I'm not even fucking with you. I'm saying this As someone that appreciates wrestling, Jelly Roll was not that. Will never be that. I don't care. No matter how much they shove it down my throat, no matter how much people say that they respect him, he looked like a fucking camel out there that was spitting. I don't want to see that. I'd much rather fucking see Rey fucking Phoenix or fucking Andrade or someone fucking else. I'm sorry, bro. Like
LA Knight,
LA,
anybody.
anyone, then Logan Paul, and it's not disrespect. I like if they would have put Jelly Roll with someone else other than Logan Paul, then it would have been okay. But those two were just a fucking calamity of fucking wrestling that I don't ever fucking want to watch again. Ever,
Aaron,
ever, ever, ever.
Aaron, before you jump in, Omar, you said something during
I'm
the
red.
stream.
I don't even know it was possible for me to get red, and I'm
You said
literally.
you said something in the stream, and I don't want to lose this because it's important. You said I fucking lost it. You see, thanks.
I said a lot. That fucking look. There's a few.
I hope
I'll
that I
quote
had it. I
myself.
had it. Oh no, that people you and then you're like, and now I'm gonna have to fucking hear people say, "Oh, Logan Paul could fucking do some spots," and then you went off for fucking 5 fucking minutes. Okay, tell us what you think. What the
That
fuck do you
fucker
think?
is literally just fucking Kenny Omega with curly fucking ugly ass hair, bro. He's the same exact moveset, bro. Like I'd much rather watch Kenny Omega, who's actually good at wrestling, than this bitch ass who botches spots and fucking almost kills my favorite wrestler, Rey Mysterio, and then fucking takes the U.S. fucking title from him. Like this guy is not. No matter
Is
what
that what
people.
it is?
Yeah, I think
Is
that's
that
what it is. Like you almost killed Ray, bro. Like how are you almost gonna kill Ray? Like it's not. I was there live. I think too. Like I was fucking
but I
crazy.
think Omar's point, what he said during the stream, and he said to us several times, is look, there are people, there are wrestlers out there that are like dedicating their life to this craft, that can do a better job, and deserve to be there just on merit, just on how much they've been grinding. And this fucking guy can just get a match during WrestleMania, and he can get a match during
And
SummerSlam.
he'll win.
I thought, you know what? Like, first of all, fuck him. And number two, like, he's right. Like, there are better wrestlers. And I told you, Omar, why couldn't this match be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton?
That would have been
Come, Omar?
beautiful. Beautiful. I would have watched. I would have like tuned in, bro. Like even if it was like Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre and Jelly Roll versus Randy Orton in a handicap match, I would have watched that, bro. Like, just get Logan Paul out of the fucking equation. I don't want to disrespect Jelly Roll and the fucking thing he put in there. That's fine, bro. I've already probably disrespected his ass. I will continue, but like, nah, bro.
I don't
Fuck
even know who
Logan
Jelly
Paul.
Roll is, but Aaron, tell us about how Logan Paul can do some spots. Or what's your opinion?
Jelly roll?
No, Logan Ryan or whatever
No.
his name is. No,
That
Logan.
match,
Let me
just in
let me
general,
talk though. Jelly roll, Mr. Jelly.
I
Mr.
don't know who he is.
Jelly.
He cooked. He cooked. Look, I know I said like, damn, this match was the waste of time. Like, and I said on the podcast, but like,
You
I
did?
don't know if it was just me in the arena and the energy,
The swirly.
or the swirly, or just Randy in the ring, and like, bro, that match was entertaining. Like, the whole stadium was chanting for Jelly Roll. Like, it was a fun match to watch, and I want to personally apologize to Mr. Jelly. I'm sorry, I doubted you,
Purple.
Mr. Jelly. I'm sorry, but you cooked, and you got put through a table. I know that hurt, but I'm sorry, Mr. Jelly.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know if I have anything to say about that match.
Well,
No.
look, can we just pivot and go back to the
And
cash in?
also, Logan Paul's Frost Splash. It's cool. It's pretty cool.
I could do it better. I've done better frog splashes in my fucking
But
living room.
Omar during the pod said, "Bro, you're not the only one that could do a frog splash. Like there are plenty of other wrestlers in the roster right now that could do a freaking pretty awesome frog splash."
They could do
Like,
that easily from the fucking turnbuckle in 2 seconds. You want to know why? It's just they don't get it because they're not a fucking nepo baby that sucks triple fucking K's cock to fucking get there. Like
dang.
like I'm fucking pissed. What's the fucking NPAs? I'm like, what does Rich say? Fool? I'm gonna turn into Malcolm X right now.
Yeah. Where's the blood?
That'll start a revolution. Fool. But speaking of
So
revolution, the revolutionary. This is what I've been wanting to fucking talk about, and I've never like witnessed the cash in like in person, like or any of that. Like how fucking was that? Number one, how was it when CM Punk won in those 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 19 seconds, or however long he was, the shortest reign of a world heavyweight champion? And then how was the cash in?
how was the pop? Yeah, like how was the what was the reaction?
Well, the reaction when Punk won it, oh, it was a big pop. After like because throughout the match, like he was getting his ass beat. Like it was a beat down, like chop after chop, and like oh shit, like we knew something
I
was coming.
haven't.
Like
Go ahead.
something was building up. Like oh okay, he might do it. And then when Gunther hits his head on the table and was bleeding all over the place, like oh shit, it's happening. And then you feel the crowd like stand, like the whole stadium was standing, like we're all standing, we're like oh shit, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And then when you hit the second GTS and the rep counted three, like I lost my shit. I don't know if I posted it. I think I posted it on the small package
Post
Instagram.
it again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's posted, but like I lost my shit. Like oh shit, because again, going back to what I said earlier, like this fool said he wasn't coming back. Like everybody liked him, but he said I'm not coming back. To fast forward to this moment, like oh shit, he's actually here. He won the title. But at the same time, in the back of our minds, like we knew something was up because I think I said it in the podcast. Like usually when a wrestler gets injured, we know like what the injury is and how long they're gonna be out. And we didn't know anything about Rollins' injury. And then what also kind of like gave it away was the video that Becky posted of him in crutches. Like wrestlers don't do that. Like post yourself online, like walking around and with the brace. Like so that kind of gave it away. So like yes, we were happy, we were celebrating, but at the same time we were just waiting to for Rollins' music to
To
hit.
come in.
And and it fucking hit. I was like, oh fuck! Again, the arena exploded all over again. Like, oh shit! And then we saw Rollins, the crutches coming out. Like, oh, maybe he's not cashing in. And then
Mhm.
he starts to walk back, and he fucking throws the crutches. Like, oh, that was another pop. And I
Mhm.
was fucking screaming my head off. And the fool fucking ran down the ring and then fucking cashed in and won the title and fucking lost my voice.
So everybody, so like, because you're a CM Punk guy. CM
And
Punk's
a
your
and,
guy.
and a Rollins.
Okay, I didn't know that. I like Seth Rollins. So you were juiced that CM Punk won, but you were also juiced that Seth Rollins cashed in and the way he cashed in.
I was just juiced of what I saw happen. I wasn't happy. Oh, I was happy that he won, but I feel like I get more excited at the moments than who wins a match. Because that's,
Like
I
with the
feel like
results of the match, is what you're saying?
the moment, like the cash in was the moment. I feel like that gets you more excited. So when I saw that, when I witnessed that, because who gets to say, "Oh, I witnessed a cash in"? Not a lot
Is
of
it
people.
is it really something people strive to?
Because of the pop, because you don't see it coming. Like the one I saw before was Damian Priest at WrestleMania 40 at Philly.
That one was great.
No one saw that coming. So when his music hit and we saw this fucking 6-footer running down the ramp, I was like, oh, like the whole stadium just like reacts and like fucking goes crazy.
So night one, go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, I was the back to the Damien Priest one. I was watching that shit at work, bro. And I remember just like fucking jumping around. I was by myself, so I was like, "Oh, he's fucking cashing in," because that match itself was a banger. It was good. I think that's what makes a cash in like really, really good. Is that you could have a good match, and then you could add the cash in that makes it that much better. And it's like that's what makes it extra, extra memorable. Is that cash in?
So it was like my Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi cash in, where
It's
I
like
didn't want, and when they cashed it in, I didn't know what was happening. I guess I didn't realize that it was that rare of an occurrence, or maybe it's kind of up in the air and you don't know when it's gonna happen. Is that what you guys are saying? That you
I
don't know
wouldn't
when it,
say it. I wouldn't say it's rare because it happens every year.
but
It's
you just
just
don't know
that
when.
we don't know when and how.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do want to go back to the CM Punk versus
And
Gunther match.
I will say this: Dirty Dom is your future Money in the Bank winner. He is built and made for that briefcase. Oh, imagine! And I wanted him to cash in on John Cena, but he'll do it eventually. Like that would be amazing.
No, well, back to the cash in. I think a lot of people were thinking that Seth Rollins was going to cash in. I think Gio said that he was going to cash in. Um, you
Mikey
guys
just said we all expected Seth to cash in, though. If not, it would have been a letdown. And that's actually a
exactly,
good.
Mike.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good question for Aaron or for all of us. Do you think that this match needed the cash in order to give
No,
it?
Yes.
no,
This
because again,
tell us why. What logically or Aaron?
because of because of what I just said, the like 5 minutes ago, it all this built to this moment, all this love that we have for CM Punk, all this him saying, "I'm not coming back ever again. I'm not wrestling." Like all that into one match and him winning the title. That by itself would have been fine, completely fine.
Okay, Aaron. The match sucked.
No, no.
Everything else surrounding, I'm not taking anything away from anything else you just said. I'm not taking away from the build up. I'm not taking away from the story. I'm not taking away from anything. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. The match itself sucked.
I was at the edge of my seat the whole match.
Can I also
Not
cook?
not because of the match.
No,
It
because
was
of the
not a
match.
good match. Go ahead, Omar.
Shout out Fern. He said even with expecting the cash in, the stadium was still in shock. I will say I was in shock when Bunter, when fucking Botcher,
Okay.
fucking
Tell him, Omar.
botched fucking
I
three
rewatched that match. I didn't see no
three
botches.
power bombs. I've been watching
I
power
saw
bombs in my.
zero botches.
You had your Yeet glasses on. You had your Gunther
Zero
glasses on,
botches on, bro.
dude.
And I was sober.
Dude, oh no,
No swirlies. No
no
swirlies.
swirlies this
That
time.
That was only night two.
day.
Those power bombs were lethal.
No, they weren't. They were lethal because he fucked them
Lethal.
up. They were lethal because they didn't look right. But
Gunther has one of the best
oh my god, I can't-
bombs in the roster right now. Gunther is one of the strongest. Gunther can put a 5-star banger. Gunther can put anybody over at any time, and he's done it over and over and over again.
You want-
He put Sammy over with a good match. He put Jay with a good match. Now he put Punk over with a good match.
Look, before I bury him completely, I will say he's a good villain. In
Alright.
when he's himself, when he's not trying to be the bitch ass ring general, when he's just Gunther who fucking likes to fucking
That's his job.
who likes to fucking cook his veal, you know, and like I told y'all about this. Like I saw a video where Gunther was just being Gunther, an Austrian lad cooking this fucking veal and fucking talking shit. Like that is who I want Gunther to be. Not no 3-time powerbomb botcher, whatever that was. Like, and Bret Hart
Lethal
actually
powerbombs.
said that this
Lethal
and
chops.
I trust Bret Hart. Like if there's a guy about like who says like this guy's a good wrestler and not a good wrestler and not, he said that Gunther is a lazy, crappy wrestler.
He's a no-nonsense wrestler. He's gonna beat your ass down with zero
I could look
flips, zero fancy stuff. He's just gonna beat you down. And that's it.
Aaron.
That's it.
Ooh, look, this is imagine if my entire moveset of a wrestler was just doing the most boring kick of all time. Like not even a pretty kick, like just the fucking like
And
you know, like a,
beating your ass and being champion for 80% of your WWE career.
you
like-
wanna know why he's beating my ass? Because someone like Vince McMahon thought that fucking Gunther or Walter was a good fucking thing or ring general. Like it's not because he's actually decent. It's not because he's actually good. No, you're the first person I ever
The
seen
ring
that
general.
actually does that. Oh my god.
You know what, Aaron? Okay.
You should
Can
come
you
with
guys
a
allow
trench
me to
coat
make-
in the next
I'm gonna
stream.
give Aaron some credit here. Aaron's right. Like, I wonder if Triple K views this guy as, you know what, this guy can put a guy that we need to be put over. We need him to be put over by him. So that's it. I think that's a great point
That's
because
okay.
we've seen Uso. I've seen Uso, and I saw this match, the CM Punk match. The match itself was really shitty. It was not a good match. It was just the spots was just chops. It was just chops.
Again, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna beat you down with zero
I could
fancy
go.
It was
I
stuff,
could
with
go.
chops.
zero flips.
I could go pick
That's
up.
all he needs.
I could go pick up Joe Schmo from the fucking street, and he could do the same exact fucking moveset as fucking Gunther. Like,
And I think that that match, I'm not taking away from the CM Punk moment and the trajectory and everything that came to that point. The match itself was not good. It was not good.
I give it three and a
I
half.
I would give it a 1.5, maybe two. I didn't think CM Punk was at his best there. I haven't seen CM Punk be anywhere near anybody's like high level. And Gunther, to me, I understand what you're saying, Aaron, and I'm willing to entertain that point. But to me, Gunther was just not. It was just not the chemistry. I don't know. I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it. I think this match, if John Cena needed Brock Lesnar to come in later, this match definitely needed that. Um,
shout out Threefra. He said Gunther the goat.
The goat. The goat.
Yeah,
The motherfucking goat.
I don't agree, but I'll
Come on,
shout you
go.
out, my boy. Good to see you on the chat. There we go, dude. If I knew,
anybody else commenting?
one
Respect
of
on
the,
his name.
Fern says Gunther hate will not be tolerated. It will be tolerated, respected, and fucking propagated on this fucking on this fucking live stream. I'll keep on spitting it.
I love Gunther.
Yeah, says it caressingly into the mic. I love Gunther. Gunther Graps is top 3 in WWE. I will say that he's a good grappler. This is look, Aaron.
Then why are we fucking hating on Gunther? Then why?
He's not a good grappler.
Look. I will say this is my issue with Gunther. And I am pretty clear.
Oh my god.
Is his stupid ass ring general gimmick. Like, come out here and be named fucking Greg or something, and I'd like you. You don't have to be, or Walter. Just like be who you are. Just be a good wrestler, and don't come out here with a stupid ass trench coat. Don't come out here with your little ring general. The reason why I like it,
You're right.
I don't like it. You want to know what? They try to make Stone Cold the ringmaster. Did that work? No, because it's fucking stupid. And then 20 years later, they try to do it with the ring general, and they're fucking shoving it down our throats because they have social media and they have fucking edits. It works. Like, no, it does not work. This is still a stupid gimmick.
His song's a banger too.
No, it
Theme
isn't.
song?
No, it is not. Look,
Dude, when we went to wrestle, what is it, Raw here in Sacramento, and Gunther came
I could
out,
hear myself
like, there was
chew.
like instead of there being a pop, like there was a negative pop. Like he like took away my desire to even want to get to my seat.
Yeah, Gunther makes me want to have another IPA, guys. I don't know. Gunther's a bully, and he wrestles like
Gunther's the
like
fucking
one.
goat.
Fern says he's there to beat your ass and show he's better, and he also says, "I think y'all don't understand Gunther. I understand him perfectly." And I just, what is that?
Look at Omar.
Cooner. Yeah, I will say that my
General.
favorite.
Hey, show us a picture of him wearing the trench coat, Aaron.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I find it.
I think my favorite meme of Gunther is, I don't know if you've ever seen it. He's just like posted up like in the rest.
There it is, Omar.
And it's red. Why is it red? Why is
Red
it?
is fire.
Bro thinks he's on it. Like, bro thinks he's fucking like about to get fucking taken away. What's his name? Georgie. Bro thinks he's Georgie. Like, what are you doing?
Omar did say something about his body transformation.
Oh yeah.
How in order to get to that point, he has worked at it, and he's really changed his body type to be able to perform that way. But that being said, if this is the best he can do, man, is that his legacy? He's just gonna be a champion so he can put somebody over. He's just gonna be a champion so he can put somebody over. That doesn't make him.
Well,
That's part of being a wrestler.
That's also like Triple H's favorite guy. That's what Triple H was growing up. Like he was the guy that you wanted to beat to put someone else over. So he has a little soft spot for guys like that. I feel like Gunther, Seth. I feel like is his favorite. Seth, I won't disrespect because Seth is a fucking amazing.
Oh, I like Benta. I like I like Seth
Like
and KO.
you wanna know why I didn't. Seth was another one of those guys that I fucking judged because when I started getting back into wrestling, it was like the fucking video games, and he was like the fucking messiah and like doing some weird shit, and I'm like, well, I was like, like I don't know how I feel about this, but then I actually started watching him wrestle, and he can't have a bad match.
So
Friend
I
says
did. Okay.
triple K. I said triple H for some reason. Pretty much had the that role. He was a big bad who would always put something. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
So is he gonna is he gonna replace Triple K or what?
That's
I'm just fucking with y'all. That's a dumb question. Let's move on.
no. I think he might. You want to know who would Seth? I think
Alex,
I think Seth is. I heard that he's actually been like producing or like doing like backstage, and it was a that podcast that Cody does with in his bus and shit, where he just drinks libations with fools. I forgot who he was talking to, but I guess during the COVID pandemic era, him and Seth Rollins had to like run a show because all of the producers were like stuck somewhere in an airport. So a lot of people say that Seth is gonna be a triple K in the future, like in the higher ups and shit.
so I wanted to talk to you, Aaron, about night one. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. I was telling Omar that I like Bronson Reed and I like Braun Breaker. I like them together. And we've seen a little more of a human element to Roman Reigns. And I wanted to ask you about that. What kind of reaction is he getting from the crowd when 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 he does his little things? And what was the reaction to that match?
I mean, Roman always gets a reaction. He'll get the he'll always get a loud reaction every single time.
What did you think of that match? How many stars would you give it?
Maybe a three, 2.5, maybe. It was entertaining.
And that's interesting because I feel like that's one of the ones that I won't speak for Weddle, but that's one of the ones that actually I will speak for Weddle. I feel like we enjoyed that one. But like I don't know if it was just because we had like a libation or two, but that was one of the ones where we were
Yeah.
truly engaged in. Like we're like, oh yeah, this is good. And I don't know if it's because we like most of the wrestlers involved, but it was like a truly yeah, like it was, and
Mhm.
then like the and then fucking Big Bronson Reed and Roman, like there's a lot of good crowd interactions. And for me, that really like highlighted what wrestling is like kind of about.
We also were talking about Braun Breaker. Aaron, what's your opinion of Braun Breaker?
I mean,
There you
I
go.
oh no,
I
don't
stole these from
disrespect.
your local ICE agent. Fuck ICE. Fuck fucking Donald Trump. And I stole this from fucking Donald Trump and JD Vance. This is Donald Trump's fucking left fucking shoe that he uses to go shit. Fucking and then
Okay,
fucking JD
okay.
Vance's too. So
All right, Aaron, what did you think about that? About that? But what do you think of Braun Breaker?
Oh, Bob Breaker, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he's like a main event guy because he's already over. Like,
Is he
yes, he's
ready?
a yes, he's a heel, but like people like him. Like all you hear is fucking barks every time he does something cool or when he comes out. And I don't think he's ready. Maybe give him some time. I feel like we shouldn't rush these kind of things when you're being pushed to the main event scene and trying to be the face of the company. So I feel like, but he's on his way for sure. He's already over the people, and I feel that's the hardest part.
Omar said the same thing. Omar said that he's ready, that he's there, but that he needs a little bit more. Go ahead, Omar.
I saw a reel or an Instagram thing that was putting two guys up in that stage of taking the next step. And it's Dom and Braun Breaker. And the question, it was actually a Reddit post. And it was like, who do you think is ready sooner to take that main event leap? uh, Braun or Dom, and I mean they're around the same age and they're of that same class. And I wanted to
How
ask
old is Braun?
27, like 26, 27 around there.
Yeah, I think he's 27.
So he's old like you fools?
Yeah, he's like, all right, that's
Yeah,
young in the
he's young.
wrestling.
Yeah, he's young. He's
Yeah.
very
What are you,
young.
like early
Yeah,
30s?
Believe it or
yeah.
not, like that's actually what tripped. That's what I was telling Aaron when I first got involved with like the behind the scenes of wrestling, because I used to never look up how old they were back in the day, but now it's like I look up, Cody, Damian Priest, like all these guys, and they don't start peaking until they're like 40, bro.
Yeah, in their 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, like
So being 27 in the wrestling industry, that's very young. That's you're pretty much a rookie.
So you guys think? I think Omar said the same thing. Like he wants to see Braun Breaker there. He wants to see him in the main event scene, but that he needs a little bit more.
well,
Yeah,
You guys say briefly is that little bit more because that doesn't mean anything to me.
I would say
So
that like I wanted to ask Aaron this, and maybe I'll ask both of y'all is like, how do you think he's ready to turn babyface? Do you think that is gonna happen soon?
if they wanted to, he can definitely be a baby face.
that's the question I have. Can he be both a baby face and a heel?
A tweener,
Successfully.
or
I've
like at the
Can,
same time or separate?
can he do both equally as well?
that's what we mean. He needs some time because we don't know that.
Oh,
We gotta see him. Okay, he's over with the people. He can be a face, but he's the bad guy. Can he get booed? Because I mean, he gets booed, but like people are still barking out there.
Yeah, and
so it's not really a boo. It's
that's
like a
what
boo.
that's actually like I'll bring up a. I think he will pop off as a baby face, and it's oddly just because of the fucking barks. Like I think that's such like I remember one of my first this, and I'll tell this story over and over again. It was when we went to War Games. I remember we sat next to a lady. I don't know if you're watching. I doubt it. You're Canadian, maybe.
Shout her
But
out.
shout her out, bro. I don't know what your name was, but we were having conversations here and there because she would ask me questions. She let me know that she had never watched wrestling before. She was just there because her family was there. And like the match that got her engaged the most and asked me questions and got her to like chant to do stuff was the Braun Breaker match. She was
Yeah.
barking. Like she was like, hoo, 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 and she look over at me. She's like, "Ha, that was fun, huh?" I'm like, "This is just what you guys do."
He discovered
Bro,
wrestling.
bro,
Yeah,
imagine going into an arena not knowing nothing about wrestling and fucking thousands of people barking. Like going to intrigue you. Like why fucking people barking at this food?
and then like the trip was like, I don't know, we just bark. Like, that's what I told her. Like, I don't know, bro, we just do it. Like we all just like this guy, and that's what you do. So when other people bark, you bark too. Like I didn't know how to, like, but that's perfect. And like I can't imagine that perception of like I've always been involved with wrestling. So like to me, I know what it is, but I can't imagine the trip of like I'm diving into this and fuck, bro, like these people are love it so much that they're gonna let go of all social norms and just bark, like and just fucking be themselves, like just sucking. And you do it, like I fucking do it hard, like I'm like, "Oh, oh, oh." And I think that's why like I talked to her because I'm like, bro, like I apologize because I'm like, like shaking in my seat, like, bro, my bad, I didn't want to like elbow you, but
But maybe you did.
yeah, she
So this is an interesting conversation. So let's see what Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, I don't want to say that I like him quite yet, but he's entertaining, and I like watching him wrestle. He has no business being that athletic, man. The fool can move and he can go. So I'm starting to kind of like him a little bit. Now, I did want to apologize to Tiffany Stratton. I was not familiar with her game. I had seen the WrestleMania match between her match and the Charlotte Flair match, and I don't understand how that match
She was just
was
injured.
that bad when both of those women can really wrestle. Um, what do you guys think of that match of Jade and Tiffany?
There's actually I wanted to call out a further chat from Mikey that said that the women held it down were the highlights of Sunday, and I would say even both things like, um, so Tiffany against Jade, I think was an incredible match. That I don't know about incredible, but it was good. That I think
It was
like
good. Yeah.
that allowed them to both kind of do their thing, and I think that it was the right call. I wanted Jade to go over, but I'm okay with Tiffany having a decent reign and like still winning and beating all these people that are the headliners in the WWE. Because she's every match that I have watched from her, except for the Charlotte and Tiffany match, like was has been good. And I truly think that that Charlotte and Tiffany match was just a matter of rushing Charlotte back. Like she was not ready. She was not in ring form. And now when you watch her with Alexa Bliss, like it's night and day. Like she's having fun. She's like with the tag team, you're not in the ring the whole time. So you get to fucking like back and forth and stuff. But I will say that Jade, contrary to a lot of online hate, is also the future. Is also a future world champion, a future WWE main eventer, and WrestleMania and all of that stuff. So I thought that was a really good match that is gonna build up a rivalry for years. That they're gonna be in both in WWE for a really really long time.
What do you think, Karen?
Yeah, I feel like Tiffany, that was the right call for her to retain because if you want to build a superstar, you got to beat everybody, and just to lose it like that, that's not gonna do you any good. And also, it showed that she can carry. Because I
Mhm.
would say Jade, she's new. She's she's like a rookie, so she's not the best wrestler. Like she does like three moves every single match, but like that showed that Tiffany can carry a match and have a good match with somebody that's not as experienced as her. So that actually shows how good she is in the ring too.
That was a good match, man. I like that match. I was. I don't want to say I was. I was down on Tiffy. I was on Tiffy time. I was. I was not familiar with that kind of game, and so she has gotten a new opportunity from me. Omar did say something about her moonsault. What did you call it?
No, it was actually Mikey. He said it's the pretty. It's her finisher. That's what it's called. The prettiest moonsault. But Mikey
Oh, is
said
that
it
the name of the
was,
film?
yeah, it was the
Mm.
prettiest
Okay,
moonsault
I
he's
like
ever
it.
seen.
Yeah.
And it is, bro. That shit beautiful. That shit nice. But I also think like I haven't gotten bored of her as the WWE champion. Like with Jay, you could easily say that his world championship run wasn't the best. Like those type of things. Like Tiffany's, like they've been cool, bro. Like she's been feuding with Trish, she's been feuding with Jade. She's been feuding with Charlotte, and like she's been having decent to like the Charlotte and the Tiffany match was just not that good, but everything else outside of that has been really really good with Tiffany. Um, and then Uncle George, back to Seth Rollins, says that and Braun Breaker, he is the future. He will turn on Seth, and yes, that's exactly I think. Shout out Uncle
Oh,
George.
that's
Um,
a good one.
that,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I think they're building to. It'll be like Batista when he turned on Triple H. That pop will fucking that's I used to do that with my mono. You remember my fucking bear little that fucking oso. That I would do that shit all the fucking. And you even got the thumbs down. I would carry my fucking mono in the electric chair, and we'd like win the tag team championship together. And then like I'd like pretend that one of my homies would give him the fucking thumbs down, or he'd do it to me, and I'd fucking like and it was like the fucking craziest like betrayal of all time. So if you know, you know. If you know what that thumbs down, that thumbs up,
I
thumbs
don't know.
down means, you know. You know, like,
I think I got
Oh
there. Oh
shit!
shit!
oh shit!
What the fuck?
Fucking-
So
Dude, Aaron would have been a good ass wrestler. You see that acting, bro? That's a promo.
be in control if I can. All right. So Mikey, I think you said Omar. Mikey mentioned that the women carried the Sunday. I thought the Io Sky Rhea Ripley Naomi match was really good.
I, I'm
Um,
forgive. Let me. What were okay? What were the women's matches on Saturday? And what were the women's matches on Sunday? They were both incredible.
on Saturday, it was Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, which we already talked about, and then there was Tiffy Time and Jade, and then on Sunday it was Naomi, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and the man Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria.
Let's jump to
So
Sunday, bro.
Aaron wants to Aaron, tell us about Becky
No,
Lynch.
you guys go first.
Aaron,
So
no. Aaron, go.
yeah, you let us know about how it was in
I
the
want I
stadium.
want you to make me upset right now. Go
Okay,
ahead.
that's easy. So I want to say first, I like Becky. She's, I liked her. The man character. She could put on a good match. I like Lyra. But going into this match, I was not excited. I was like, I already seen this like
Yeah.
at least 3 times. But it was a street fight. Like, hey, maybe it's good. So it started. I would say it was too long. It was way too long
It
for that
was long.
match. It was way too long. I lost interest right away, and so did the crowd. Everybody in the stadium completely lost interest into that match because we were having the three section that stadium. We're having a wave war. Like my section started off way first. So like it went around like it wasn't that good, and then the bottom section started a wave, and then the third section started a wave, and then some section wouldn't do it, and then we would chant, "Oh, you suck!" Like it was just like the whole match was the wave, and I don't know. Like I sent you videos of the wave. I don't know if you guys got it, but like that was
Yeah.
the whole match. Everybody was too focused on doing the wave and having a better wave. So like I rewatched it because I didn't pay attention to it. I rewatched it yesterday, and like I said earlier, it was way too long. And then something that kind of bothered me. It was the zip tie spot where her hands are zip tied, and then at one point like they do a bump and her like hand comes out. Like it clearly comes out, and Michael was like, "Oh, her hands out." But like a second later, like it's back in. Like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. And then spent like I would say the majority of the match trying to take it off. Like she tried on the turnbuckle, she tried the fire extinguisher. Like she went under the ring, like trying to take it off. And then there was this one point where she goes under the ring, and she comes out and she has no, like they're off. Like how would she take it off? Like this whole match was like her trying to take it off, and we don't see how. And then the spots were cool, but like again, like I lost interest during like when I was there, and then I watched it again. I was like, well, it's just too long. Like it should have been that long.
No, I'll give you that. It was a long match. I didn't like the zip tie. I didn't like the zip ties. I didn't think the shenanigans were necessary.
Oh
Um,
yeah, and the shenanigans. Like
yeah, I didn't think
overall, it wasn't a good match.
I thought that the spots were really good. If you watch our reactions, the Omar and my reaction, I think there was one reaction where what was the man launched Lyra off the top of the steps onto the fucking mat, dude, and we both reacted the same way. Like I felt it. And then there was this other spot where the man was like on the table, and the way the camera angle was, the camera was like focused in. We didn't see Lyra flying in at 100 miles an hour, bro. I actually like this match. I get what you're saying. I actually hadn't thought about that the match was long. It was long. I wonder if it was
Too
one of
long.
the I wonder if it was one of the longest ones. It didn't need the shenanigans, but even then, I thought it was a really good match. Go ahead, Omar.
I just thought like outside of those like spot issues or the zip tie that's when I lost interest with the zip tie because I was actually locked in all the way up until then. And then all the way up until the Bailey shenanigans. And even then, I love Bailey, so I was still fucking locked in. I was just like, yeah, shout out Bailey. But I think that match just had a lot of pure wrestling that I enjoyed in between those spots. And that's what stuck out to me. And that's what I look for in a match is like not necessarily the big storylines or those type of things, but
For the anti-goon.
yeah, just good, solid, technical, decent wrestling with interesting spots where they genuinely want to hurt the other person. Like that's why I liked that spot with Becky from the steel steps straight to the apron. Like I've seen Lyra take a spot like that before multiple times, and what I told Whittle during the stream is like, what I like about both Becky and Lyra is they'll do that on a fucking Tuesday night in NXT in Florida.
You
To
did say that.
yeah, like
Goodness.
just to get a fucking pop. And to me, like as someone that's been watching Lyra since NXT, since and even like seeing her in Raw and these type of matches and go against mid card against like Zoe Stark or like whatever, like she's been building up and working towards having those type of spots and doing that with SummerSlam. At least for me, as a fan of both those wrestlers, like I kind of overlooked those, the mess up of the fucking zip ties. For me, like I know shit like that in wrestling's gonna happen. Like Penta's Royal Rumble debut, he got eliminated. Like he touched the toe, But I'm willing.
Somebody tapped, no?
Yeah,
Who tapped?
no, it was a botch. Like he went over and then like his
No,
toe
no, but
touched.
somebody else tapped recently, like in,
Oh
in a
yeah,
match.
I think it was Punk or someone that like and like I'm willing for moments, like how you've said earlier, and that's actually what I wanted to call that out because that's what wrestling is. Like we look for those moments, we look for those specific spots of a match, and I feel like this match had those where I was like, man, like I'm glad that both of them are at a point where Becky is uplifting the IC championship match or title, and that the women have an IC title, and that it's Becky two belts, Becky the man that is making this IC title be important, and it's Lyra who's a really really fucking good wrestler. So like I kind of overlooked, those spots and the long and the length of all of that because of the sentimentality. Just how you overlooked the three botched power bombs because of the
Those were
sentimental
botched.
value of the CM
Those
Punk
are
stuff. Like
lethal power bombs. Every time I
dude,
see, I'm
he
like,
couldn't
oh
even lift
shit,
CM
that
Punk.
must hurt.
CM
I'm
CM
sure CM Punk is hurting, and I feel bad for him because those power bombs look so painful.
No, they looked painful because his fucking Gunther couldn't even lift fucking a geriatric CM Punk to fucking get a clean power bomb.
Speaking of power bombs, Omar's reaction to the TLC when the woman, what was her name? She was on
Oh,
top.
Candice LeRae.
She was on top of the ladder and she got pushed over and she crashed through the ladder and Omar was like, "That's hilarious." And
That's
I was
like
like, "Oh no,
like
why?" And Omar was like, "Oh, that's hilarious." Like, what the fuck you mean? That's
why look
hilarious.
in the
What the hell's
context
wrong with you?
in the context of everything, like why as someone that knows the wrestling business, like she volunteered for that, she willingly signed up for that, and
Take
that's why I
that.
think it's hilarious. Like she was probably happy as hell to take that fucking ladder spot, and that's like why to me it's like, bro, of all the things you would say yes to be a part of a SummerSlam spot, to be a part of the SummerSlam
And
card.
20 fucking feet.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
that's
it. That's it.
to
Aaron, I
me
know
the
you were
funny
excited.
part.
I know you were excited about this match. I know that this is the Aaron match right here. This is the kind of shit you like, and you said I want to see broken bones. What did you think? What did you think about the match, and then what was the reaction to the match?
I was, I wouldn't say I was nervous because I don't get nervous when I see tables. Cause like
He gets erect,
I get fucking like
You
fucking
get
tables like
no, Aaron. You get what? Bricked up.
bricked up like, bro. I just love tables. I don't know what to say.
You're not even
I lo-
kidding that you get bricked up.
No,
I love dudes going to fucking tables off fucking 20 feet ladders. Like the spot they did where like fucking the Spanish fly into the tables, the leg drop, I don't know what the other one was, the frog
DDT.
smash, the DDT, fucking Candice going through the ladder. But I hate myself for not recording that because no one saw that coming. Like I knew the ladder was set up. Like I had my phone. Like, oh, somebody's going through this ladder, and I saw her climb up. Like she's definitely not going through this ladder. And when I see the fucking that shit started to tilt, like, oh shit, she's going through the ladder, and the way she took it, like with like her knees, it just looked fucking disgusting and awesome.
What the?
Like that
What the
spot
hell is
alone
wrong
was
with y'all?
that spot alone
Look,
was better than the Becky and Lyra match altogether.
they're consenting adults. Like, what is wrong
I
with
said
them?
it.
What is wrong with her? That's why I think that's hilarious. Like, what is wrong with you? That the fact you get paid money to do this, that you volunteered for this, you signed a contract to be like, I'm gonna do it. Like
Hey,
I pay $7.99 a month to watch it on Peacock, bro. Like I would. Like
you
not,
expect this?
yeah, like that's what I get my fucking money worth, you know.
Hey, so I have a suggestion. We've been talking about breaking up. For the next logo, we should include a brick. Yeah.
Just instead
or
of
a t-shirt. I'm bricked up, man.
you know, hey, coming soon, y'all. If y'all
What's the
want
brick level of this match? Maybe that's how we should live.
5 bricks, you know, like instead of 5 stars, that's how we rate with small
Bro,
package.
Do
I
we
was
know what it means?
I was at the show, like right. I was recording, and then my girl texted me like, you know, your cousins are saying bricked up way too often. Do they know what it actually means? I'm like,
Right. I
And
personally,
that
yes,
would do. Thank
they
you.
know. They
There's girl.
know.
Thank you.
They
personally, I don't
know.
think we say it enough. You know, like I think we could say it more.
Omar was bricked up until Jelly Roll came out. Now, Aaron, I wanted to get back to that TLC. Do you think you were not recording because you were how engaged were you into this match? Were people around you standing the whole time? I remember. No.
No, we weren't standing, but like it was like when they showed that match was next. Like I heard people like, oh shit, like it's about to get fucking crazy because like there was 12 dudes in that match,
Yeah.
and you add tables, ladders, and chairs. Like we knew some shit was gonna happen. So like people were excited to watch it.
So like I wanted to. There was 2 points I wanted to make. I told Omar we talked about it, and do you think there was kind of too much going on with so many tag teams involved? But do you think because there were so many tag teams involved, it made the match better? Like almost like they all wanted to one up each other.
Yeah, like
Or what
your
do you
your
guys think?
your your job as a wrestler is to steal the show. Like that's what you want, right? To steal the show. So when you get an opportunity to like showcase what you can do and trying to make people remember you, like you're gonna do crazy shit. You're gonna go through a ladder, fucking 20 feet off the ground. Like you're gonna
So
go
so
through
this.
tables.
Okay, go ahead.
Like you're gonna go through 4 tables. You know, like that. That's what sticks out. You know, I'm gonna remember this match forever.
So do you guys are you guys saying that for all the wrestlers, Wyatt Sticks Six or whatever, DIY, Street Profits, Fraction, Motor City, what more?
Water guns.
And Andrade and Rey Fenix, this was their moment. This was
Yeah,
their
like
chance. Like,
this is just
we
like,
need
hey,
to fucking go here.
yeah, like we gotta show that we can do this. Like we gotta be up there.
I like the Street Profits, but specifically, what's his name? Omar that we were
Montez.
talking about?
Montez
I like
Ford,
him,
baby.
dude. I like him. I would say that he needs to go solo soon. Every time I've seen him wrestle, man, the guy can fucking move. I like him. I like him a lot. He can go. They had several spots as tag team partner. They did a fucking crazy ass spot onto the fucking table, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know how y'all can enjoy it. Andrade and Rey Fenix. Fuck.
But I'm gonna say something, bro. Fuck the Wyatt Six. Why the fuck they
Whoa,
win?
whoa, whoa! Have some respect.
For what?
Say
Like
it.
I have the
Say it in a
respect.
softer voice,
Yo.
Omar.
I have the respect for Bray, but doesn't mean I have to respect your little fucking goons. Like I could, like you know, like bro, they were the worst tag team
Disrespect
in that
is.
match.
Oh, bro.
They weren't even
Who
good.
are they?
I saw
I don't
their
even
online chatter, and they're like people were hyping them up, and it's like I don't remember a single thing they did during that match.
I don't know who were
They
they.
won.
The people that won.
The people that won, that's all they
They
did.
won.
That's
That's the whole.
that's
That's
what
what
I
you
told.
want, right?
Like what?
But you know what? You know what, Omar? I thought when they won, I thought, fuck are these guys? They haven't done a fucking damn thing. And they're gonna fucking win? I thought that. I don't know who they are. If you show me a picture of them, both of them, I wouldn't identify them. I might recognize DYI. I'll definitely remember Street Profits. The Motor City Machine Guns, I think. Andrade and Rey Fenix, definitely.
Look,
I don't know. I don't know why it's six. I don't. I don't.
Because they're
I don't.
brand new.
so
I'm
like,
still learning about them too.
give the strap to fucking Ray
The
Phoenix.
guys, the new guys that you're trying to push. That's what they did.
That's the first time that me and
They
Weddle
were-
both sigh at the same time. Jesus Christ.
They were-
When you want to build up a team, you give them the titles and give them the chance,
You make
right?
them earn it by doing spots.
Or
Not
like,
everybody else do spots and then have them come in and clean up and tap. You know.
That's how I would do it.
oh yeah, that I found that out recently. Remember the IRS fool, Weddle?
Yeah. Erwin Arsheister.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas are his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had no idea that. It's hilarious that it's like the IRS fucker, and they're like, you know,
Was that one?
huh?
Those are the fools that won.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
no.
Whoa.
No, it was the guy with the hammer and Dexter Lemus. Lemus? I don't know what the fuck their gimmicks are, but
That guy's crazy.
I thought that match ended a little too fast. I think. But there was just so much action, so many putazos. I think there was a spot. I don't know if it was Andrade or Rey Fenix or both. But my God, those fucking guys, man. I would give. I think. I think. So, what would you guys say was the match of the weekend? I know it wasn't Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I don't think it was Dom Day. What do you guys think? What do you guys think was the match of SummerSlam?
Cena Cody.
yeah, probably.
Name a better match.
Well,
A better wrestling match?
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, Naomi, Io
Snooze
Sky,
fest.
the TLC, even Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I thought that was a better match. I actually liked the Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair match with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Chat, what do you guys think?
Fern says Cena versus Cody 5-star banger.
Can't see me.
I say that was probably the best match. Best moment was the cash in, and underrated match in my opinion was the Becky and Lyra, just in pure fucking wrestling. And then Uncle Gio says the Tiffy time in TLC. Actually, I seen that the shout out Uncle Gio. I seen that the TLC, both of the old tag team ones have been put up for just online chatter of match of the year and shit. But I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Do you think
Which
it
one?
was the
Which one,
TLC?
Omar?
The
I
SummerSlam one?
Yeah, the SummerSlam
Yeah.
one, and then the one before that, before Mania.
No, I wouldn't put the SummerSlam as a top candidate for match of the year.
No.
Not even close. Not even close. Not everything is spots and tables and chair shots. Like, it has to mean something. Yes, it was cool. Like, cool moments.
Aaron. This is the World Wrestling Entertainment. Not the World Promo. This isn't the WPE. I turned on Raw the other day. 50 minutes in, there was only 3 matches. And it was like 30 minutes of matches and like 30 minutes of promos. Who gives
You
a
know
damn
what's
about
you know what's
promos?
crazy? You know what's crazy though?
What?
That Becky and Nikki Bella promo. That was pop of the night. That was the loudest the crowd was been the whole night.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm sure everyone will agree with it. But I love Nikki Bella. John Cena, you fucked up. I don't know what you were doing, bro. Like, get your fucking acts together, bro. I would have, hey, bro. Like, whatever you want, Nikki Bella. Yo te hago mi reina. You know, like aquí estamos. Sorry, Addis. That's, you know, but like
You're horrible, bro.
I love Nikki Bella. And she knows. I'll say it to her. She would agree. Like, damn, like
She likes the
we
game
watched
too.
we watched Total Divas. We just started, like we fans.
The promo,
I'm
the
telling you that
promo,
the promo
the
between
promo can't
Becky
be
Lynch
bigger.
and Nikki Bella had every single person in that building on their feet.
That's part of what's wrong with
On
it.
their feet.
That's part of the promo can't be bigger than the
Look,
match.
look, I'm gonna say this every time you get into this tangent. We are cutting a promo. We've been
Like
cutting a promo for these past 2 hours.
I
Has it been 2
saw
hours? It's been a while. I need another drink, or we gotta go another hour.
I saw what happened in
That's
that
why I got my
building.
third one. Huh?
I saw what happened in that building during that promo, and I'm not like we're just right. Like I'm not gonna
Y'all are not what are you
like
talking
every time
about?
you say that, I'm just gonna like, oh yeah, whatever.
There he goes. Yeah.
We're like, yeah, 10,000 people in Brooklyn were on their feet during a promo.
And like I believe Aaron, and then, but like they posted video reactions of people's faces and all of that shit. Like post that, like, but that's what makes like a Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch match outside of a promo like that, like, would get investment, but it needs stuff like that in order to make it solid. You know,
Or how about the product just speak for itself? The wrestling.
unfortunately, we have to go
but
to
you,
Triple
but you
Mania for
need
good wrestling.
you need entertainment with it.
Is the wrestling
That
not entertainment?
yes, so is the shit talking.
That
I'm
That's
gonna
what
ask
it's
Uncle-
that's what
I'm
it's
gonna ask
called, the
Uncle Gio.
World
Uncle Gio.
Wrestling Entertainment.
But it's wrestling,
Yeah,
not
there's
promo.
wrestling and
Y'all fools
entertainment.
like the promos more than y'all like anything.
I love promos.
That's a problem.
I'll randomly, if I'm bored, I'll watch a Roman Reigns promo. Like, damn. I'll watch a CM Punk promo.
Okay, would you watch a
That,
CM Punk match?
of course.
I will say,
Given a choice, a promo or a match.
Well, if you give me those two choices, I'm gonna watch the match. But part of story building, a storyline, you need promos, you need packages, you need the wrestling. It all forms into the final product of what is a match.
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background. The way my wrestling was formed, the way I was
In
was
the
a
40s.
it's like with the 100 billion Hulkamaniacs, brother.
it was
brother.
it was Mean
It's like,
Gene
oh.
Okerlund, the little bald guy. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. And it was like
Those are promos.
There was 2 minutes top
Because those fuckers couldn't talk because they were roided up.
because
Like,
they were wrestlers.
They just couldn't talk. They did not have the ability to talk more than 2 minutes.
All right, fellas. I sense that we're at an impasse. Y'all are wrong.
We should make a T-shirt that says "I love promos."
And then Waddle's version in the back. I hate promos.
Promos are wrong.
Yeah.
Promos offend me. Promos are offensive. Put another poll on there. What
You
polls do
don't
we
want
have?
you don't want to do that either.
Look, all I know,
Dude,
my wrestling and his favorite would only do Fern's calling you out, fool. Like,
Fern's saying,
your
I
favorite
can't.
guy would only do a leg drop. And talk about
Nobody's disagreeing with that.
the
You know what carried him? His promos.
in the million Hulkamaniacs, brother.
His promos. Because all I saw from that guy is a body slam and a leg drop.
Okay, Aaron. They don't need to be 20 minutes. Every night, every time I watch Raw, which is why I don't watch it that much. Monday Night Raw starts. Seth Rollins' song comes out. He talks nonsense for 15 minutes, and then he gets interrupted every time. And then they start talking shit, and then they slap box, and then we go to commercials.
It's like,
And
Bro,
it's 30 minutes in.
He cashed in. You don't want to hear what he has to say, like
No.
why he did it.
Well, no,
Then
why?
what the
No,
fuck
why?
what's the point of cashing in then?
He already cashed in. He's a champ.
look,
I don't need to hear it for 20 minutes. Hey, I cashed in because fuck that perra. He's a little bia, and I don't like him. And I'm the champ now, so if I can... Como? He lived, I served cunt. I died, got resurrected, and I served even more cunt. Let's fucking move on. That's all you need to say.
I
The show
love.
would be an hour.
Oh. No, you can just have wrestlers. You have rosters. You have talent. They can throw
But
hands and rumble.
that's WWE.
That's
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 been the
that's that.
WWE model since the beginning of time.
No,
All
it
I
has.
know is
Promos are a
that
part of wrestling. Sure, I'll concede that. But now I feel like the promos are longer than the wrestling matches, and
I wouldn't say
the
that.
promos have swallowed the matches themselves.
I wouldn't say that.
I think they give certain select people that amount of time on the mic, and it's usually people that know what to do with that amount of time on the
I
mic.
wouldn't give them any time on the mic.
When you try out to be a WWE superstar and you get accepted, one of the classes you have to take is a promo class because it's part of being a professional wrestler.
Sure, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes, and it doesn't have to be the same template every time. Speaking of template, Triple Mania is coming up next Saturday. We've talked about it off the air. Oh, perro, on the air, off the air. Are we committing to do a live reaction to that? Gentlemen, chat, are you guys down?
I'm ready as long as my fiance is not giving birth. Um,
Yeah,
so
there's that. So,
I'll be ready
what do you
outside of
think, Eric?
that. Um, eh, sorry.
Is it Saturday, right?
Saturday?
What time?
Let's see.
It's gonna be live on YouTube. At least you don't have to fucking figure out where to watch it. Fern says that AEW is calling your name Wex, and I think you actually would watch AEW or
And
like it.
NXT.
Yeah, NXT's
It's
like
5
no
p.m. 5 p.m. United States time.
nice. Yeah.
Eastern, Pacific.
PST.
Okay.
What's
We'll be there. I'm excited to
talk
watch a
about?
Lucha Libre show. With Mr. Iguana. Look, bro. Oh my god, that's who I wanted instead of fucking Jelly Bitch and fucking
It's
Logan
fine,
Bitch. Mr. Iguana, bro, and Psycho Clown would have made that fucking match so much better, bro. Imagine Mr. Iguana coming out with this fucking like guitar song. Oh my
Come
god,
on.
it would
Omar
have
was
been
with a guitar the other day.
dude, when he came out on SmackDown and Joe Test, bro, was hyping him up, bro, the lovable lizard, bro, fucking Mystery Iguana, like that made my. I've watched it like 5 or 4 times, bro. Like, it was great.
What do you say, Aaron? You down for Triple Mania?
I'm down.
Yeah? All right, fellas, you heard it here live. Saturday at 5, so long as I'm not an uncle. And Omar's not a dad.
And so long as Mystery Iguana is there,
Uh,
check out our
is, is,
TikTok that Aaron
is
made.
Dom going to be there?
Yeah.
Dom, yeah. I mean, he stole the title.
Their title?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anything else? Omar, can you ask the chat? See if there's anything else?
The last thing we got on the chat is Jelly Roll low key better than Hogan in the ring. Not gonna lie.
Why is everybody going after my boy?
I need another Jelly Roll match ASAP.
Look,
No, you
I
don't.
need
No,
Jelly
you
Roll
don't.
in the ring
No, you don't.
at WrestleMania.
I need Bad Bunny. I prefer give me Bad Bunny.
Things I don't need. Jelly roll.
Mr. Jelly.
I don't need another John Cena match. And I don't need another CM Punk match. And Gunther. I don't need another Gunther match. Well, I can tolerate Gunther.
I could like tolerate Gunther if he's fighting like fucking like Karrion Cross or something. Like I don't like want to fucking see him like fight.
Karrion Cross. What do you guys think of that? Like, Aaron, what do you think of Karrion Cross?
I
His
don't know.
promo game is not strong. What do you think of
Well,
Karrion Cross?
his promo actually really good.
That's still what makes him good. He's not. His ring is literally just makes me yawn. Like and
I like how you powered through that yawn, bro.
it was Karrion Cross's in ring work that made me fucking yawn. Like I just fucking thought about it and I was like, bro, like you're gonna do another clothesline? Like okay, dog. Like.
So what do you think is going to happen between CM Punk and Seth Rollins? Is CM Punk going to challenge Seth? I mean, what's going to happen to that title?
I hope that builds to a WrestleMania match.
I've given up on CM Punk. I don't think that he can offer me anything.
You
I don't
know,
get the.
I'm sorry to hear that.
you know what? I looked at you today and I was like, he looks like CM Punk. He looks, and you want to like he
Low, low,
even during
low, low.
even during the stream, he came out in the very familiar, very bright blue and white jacket that I think I've only seen on maybe one or two individuals before, and one of the other two individuals, other than the name of CM Punk, was fucking J.R. Guerrero, fool. Like fucking
JR, así como.
J.R. Guerrero, fool. Like that's
Ay,
the
mi
only person
JR.
that I've ever fucking seen with a beard as luscious, with hair as gray, with
Thanks, brother.
with
Thanks.
with the 47-year-oldness and in ring, promo
Yo,
skills as CM Punk. And I saw CM Punk come out and I was like, that's my brother. I'm happy.
I've given up on CM Punk.
Best in the world. It's club rent time.
With that, Omar, that's a meme there. Me when CM Punk.
Me when Gunther comes out with this fucking trench coat.
I love
You know,
Gunther.
all right, gentlemen. All right, is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Shout out Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Solo
Solo
Sikoa and
six.
Jackie Fatu. Man. Um, all right,
Well,
fellas. So we'll see y'all Saturday night
catch
at
us
5
at
p.m.
the next live event and shit. Aaron will be there more than likely, getting fucking footage and videos. Shout out to fucking Aaron, bro, for holding it down.
Are you gonna go to Mexico City, Aaron?
Fuck no.
No, he's probably going to War Games, I think, no, or something.
Oh, but we got SmackDown in San Jose and we got Raw in Sacramento in October, so
Yeah.
that's probably the
Yeah,
next move.
you're already booked.
Yeah, October.
Small packages there, bro.
Shout out to Aaron, man. Aaron Mata. Even though his wrestling taste is questionable.
And he doesn't know
Shout
how to
out to
call
Aaron,
out
man.
botch bother and fucking
The
power
GOAT.
bomb.
So how many WrestleManias have you gone to, Aaron?
4 in a row.
How many slams?
That's my first one.
What do you think about SummerSlam as opposed to WrestleMania?
I mean, it's a big show, but nothing's gonna compare to WrestleMania. Nothing's gonna be as big as WrestleMania.
And do you
So
think
even a
that this
bad
SummerSlam?
WrestleMania. Okay. Go
Oh
ahead,
no.
Omar.
Do you think this SummerSlam was worth being 2 nights or not?
Yeah, because it gives opportunities to like wrestlers. Because like one night is cool, but like if you have 2 nights, you can have 8 matches a night. That's 16 matches. So like that's good for
So you
them.
still do you think a good WrestleMania is still better? A bad WrestleMania is still better than a good SummerSlam?
I don't. No.
Do you think
I
what was a
guess
better PLE?
I
I
don't.
think is the question. This
Yeah.
WrestleMania or this
Oh,
SummerSlam?
so this SummerSlam was better than WrestleMania.
as far as wrestling, but what you're saying is it's still bigger, even though a WrestleMania that was inferior in terms of product to SummerSlam, it doesn't necessarily mean WrestleMania is less. Is that
Well, yeah, it's our Super Bowl.
okay?
People are gonna get excited, you know, if it's a bad card or a good card. It's WrestleMania.
All right, fellas. So we've gone quite a bit here.
Yeet.
I guess we had a say.
We haven't fucking told y'all to like, subscribe, fucking tell your friends, tell people that that your cousins, friends, and family have a fucking podcast. And
Any any questions? Do you think anybody has any questions?
about what? Like fucking questions,
Any
concerns,
any
comments, compliments. Like, what are we
no
doing? A
any
feedback
comment?
thing?
No anything any comments that we missed maybe?
No.
I don't think so. No, we
No.
covered everything.
Yeah. Shout out the.
No, Rodriguez asked any thoughts on Brock coming back.
I have refrained from thinking about it for that exact reason. I have no thoughts. I don't care. Like,
What do you think, Aaron?
I was excited when I saw him because it was 2 years since we last saw him, right? So I feel like the reaction that he got was more of like, "Oh shit, he's actually here," than "Oh, he's back." But like, it just caught people off guard. Now we got to see if how people actually going to respond to Brock Lesnar.
I think people thought that somebody was going to come out. People knew that somebody was going to come out, but I'm just not excited to see even more bad wrestling. I don't know what that is.
Bro thinks he's Ray Lewis or something. Like what?
Brock.
All right, fellas. Shout out Roderici. I know you like Hulk Hogan. Anything else, fellas? Go ahead and ring the bell. Go ahead and do a botched power bomb on the subscribe button.
We have it now on both sides for today's. I don't know how long this fucking stream background will last because I usually
Shout out
change
to
it.
our followers. Shout out to hanging in there, man, for this entire time. Shout out to Aaron for the live footage, man. We were all living vicariously through you.
Yeet.
And shout out to Young
Yeet.
Hennessy, man, our day one, Uncle Gio, Roderici, Efra, and all our family over in Mexico, and our fans in Turkey and in England.
And India. 5 point something percent of our fans are in India, bro. So hey, shout out our
Shout
Indian
out,
fans, bro.
shout out our Indian fans, bro. All right, fellas, anything else?
Nah, shout out small package.
Shout out small package. All
All
right,
right,
fellas.
see y'all later. What'll look like he was hitting a tsunami right there instead of doing the